There is a huge shift, there is a huge change that has happened. And even the kind of guidance that I'm receiving when it comes to the content of this channel is also changing. So, yes, I do understand that there is a lot that I need to talk on the basics of twin flame journey, because there are so many people who are struggling with the basics of twin flame journey. As the year 2025 gets into a huge shift, and the next 5 years are absolutely crucial when it comes to Earth shifting into the 5D and its ascension, uh, there is a need to change our understanding, our perspective, our approach, and also our speed when it comes to navigating in this journey. So, I am definitely going to change my content a bit, or even my approach will change a bit. I'm going to be more stern. I used to be always very polite in my videos, but somewhere I feel that I really need to be straightforward. I am not going to sugarcoat things anymore. And there are things that really need to be told in a very straightforward way. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. So today, whatever I'm going to share with you might trigger some people or it might resonate with a lot of people. In this video, I'm going to talk about the acceleration of ascension that is actually beginning from this month to next 5 years or so, the message that I have received from my guides, and my overall understanding about the whole situation in the context of twin flame journey. So do not miss any section of this video and keep watching till the end to really understand and receive what I mean to say. Before I begin the actual content of this video, I want to talk about two concepts. We all know that our soul is multidimensional. There could be a lot of complex detail when it comes to understanding the multidimensionality of a soul. But just to make it a little basic and brief over here, I'm just going to put it this way, that the physical personality is coming from the ego self, which is the third dimensional matrix. And when it comes to the higher self of your twin flame, that is coming from the original soul energy of your twin flame, who is all knowing, all encompassing, who does not run from you, who always loves you and understands the ultimate truth of your connection. So this is one thing that you need to keep in mind when you watch this video. And another thing that you need to understand is about the timelines. You must have heard about the quantum physics theory, where we say that there are many multiple parallel universes, and whichever choice you make, you are unfolding that reality for yourself. But there could be many more infinite realities that could be existing. There could be many more multiple parallel earths or universes that could be existing, and probably we could talk about it more in this ascension accelerator series that I am starting. I feel that in 2025 we really need to understand certain things, so I'm calling it as a ascension accelerator series, and I would be definitely talking about the timelines. For this video, what you really need to understand about the timelines is that there are many other parallel universes where you exist, your twin flame exists, and those timelines are operating according to multiple choices that you made or you did not make, or you could have made in your journey. Every moment we are having a choice to make, and on what basis we are making that choice, whether we are making that choice with our fear or we are making that choice with love and integrity, coming into our own power. It will decide what timeline we are snapping into. So, the more you start becoming conscious about your choices, and when you start making choices that are higher in frequency, you will start shifting yourself into higher timelines. So, this is something that you need to keep in mind when I'm explaining certain things in this video. Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel Awaken with Pradnyaa. All those who are new to my channel, I talk on twin flames and spiritual ascension on my channel. Please do subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. All those who want to take one-to-one sessions with me, I am back. I know so many people have been waiting for me to come back. I'm back and I have resumed back with my one-to-one sessions. I have written more than 5,000 answers on a website called Quora on twin flames and spiritual connections. We had this twin flame spiritual retreat that took place in the second week of January in Pune. It was an amazing retreat, a very, very great experience for all the participants as well as the facilitators. And many, many people are already excited about the next retreat that's most probably going to happen in the United States. Anybody who is willing to participate in the United States Twin Flame Spiritual Retreat, the expression of interest form is already released. So if you are interested, please fill up that form. The link is given in the video description of this video. So I definitely do have very important information that I have received from my intuitive guidance from my spirit guides, the way I have always been receiving. We have reached some sort of a threshold, and that is very much related to the ascension of the planet and the kind of shift that we are going to experience from the month of March and onwards. These next upcoming 5 years, 2025 to 2030, are absolutely crucial when it comes to bringing the shift, rising your frequency, ascension, and humanity will experience something amazing that has never experienced before on this planet. So it's a very, very historic period, and we are absolutely standing on some sort of a threshold where we are ready to make that shift or make that split into the higher awareness. There are also some good surprises with this change, and there are also some challenges that are going to come with this change. However, those challenges are just seemingly to be challenges because eventually we are transitioning to the new earth, to the new awareness. So most of our belief structures are going to collapse. Our mental structures are going to collapse. A lot of things will be revealed to us which we did not know telepathically. There are new waves of ascension energy that are reaching Earth in the month of March. And I personally cannot really anticipate how the things are going to unfold and what exactly is going to take place. But I'm just having the vague idea or vague understanding of what is happening. It is just like a knowing. There is no detail understanding that I'm having about it right now. According to the Pleiadian star seeds who are channeling the Pleiadian information, according to them, March 21st, the solstice of March 21st this year, is the end of Kali Yuga. And that means the end of dark age. And there is a new thing that is going to begin after that. There have been different dates when it comes to Kali Yuga. There are some people who also believe that Kali Yuga ended in 2012, but there is some explanation to why this confusion is there, which I would probably cover in one of my next upcoming videos. But the bottom line is that there is a lot that is going to shift, or it is already shifting. Our bodies are shifting our carbon structures to the crystalline structures so that we can hold the ascension frequency. How this all is related to the context of your twin flame journey. When we are getting excited about this great shift and so much that is changing with these ascension frequencies, the other side of the same coin is that this change has come up to this level because of so much of hard work that most of the light workers have put here on this planet by working on themselves, rising the frequency of this planet, and it still continues. So when we are looking forward to something external that is taking place, that will change our lives, at the same time, we are also equally responsible to be a co-creator of that process. So as light workers, as people who are awakened, right now in this timeline, we carry a huge responsibility to pay full attention to ourselves, take this responsibility of operating completely out of love and not fear, release all the timelines that were holding us back into the density of the third dimensional matrix, including our fears, our traumas, our setbacks, our ifs and buts in our twin flame journey. And most of us have navigated through this experience and in this journey through the third dimensional presence of our twin flame. So all the triggers, all the setbacks, all the running, chasing, separation, awakening, realization, all these things have happened to us because we were somehow attached to the third dimensional personality of our twin flame. But with this shift, there is a different message that has come. So what is the message that I have been getting from my guidance? Is that there is a need to detach from the physical entanglement that we have for our twin flames, or the emotional attachment that we have for our twin flames, and only focus on the higher self of our twin flame in the highest possible timeline. This is the message that I have been receiving. If you want, I can repeat. The message is that all the divine feminines are requested to detach from the physical personality and the emotional attachment from the physical self of their twin flame, and focus that energy into the higher self of their twin flame in their highest, best timeline. And the way I have been shown this information, it came in the form of certain knowing and also some sort of a visual. And in that visual, I was shown that the feminine has been ascending in her journey by anchoring herself into the physical aspect of her twin flame so far. I was literally shown that some sort of anchor from the divine feminine is anchored into the third dimensional physicality of her twin flame. And there is a need to unhook that anchor and put that anchor into the higher self of her divine masculine, because all the guidance that now you're going to get, or your upliftment, is definitely going to happen when you detach from the physical density and attach yourself to the higher vibrational existence of your twin flame. And the visual that came in front of me was absolutely beautiful. The anchor that was hooking us in the third dimensional density is now getting removed, and it is being put into the higher dimensional personality or higher dimensional energy of your twin flame. And that's how you will get very slowly and swiftly uplifted to the higher dimension. And the message also came that when we are saying that you have to detach from the physical entanglement, that doesn't mean that you are going to give up on the physical possibilities with your twin flame or the union. But the kind of union that you want, the kind of union that you are anticipating with your twin flame, is not possible in the third dimensional density that we are in right now. As the ascension process has accelerated and we are all really on the verge to uplift ourselves and snap into the ascended awareness, till the time we are entangling ourselves in the denser third dimensional matrix, by entangling ourselves emotionally and physically into the physical life or physical traits of our twin flame that bother us, like they didn't come, they didn't talk, they are not understanding, and all that drama. Unless we release that baggage, it is not going to be possible for us to really uplift us and shift us and snap into the higher dimensional awareness in this whole process. So we have to release it by surrendering to this whole process and trusting the divine. And we have to really anchor ourselves into the higher ways of manifestation with the higher self of our twin flame in the highest timelines. So we need to really release all the old timelines, whatever ifs and buts, traumas, and setbacks that we had in the older paradigms to shift to this new reality. And I think the way the cosmic energies are helping us, we are also responsible when it comes to helping ourselves. But there is a huge part of this process that has to come from inside of us. We are equally the co-creator of this event or this change or this shift. And when I say that, many divine feminines who have awakened and already have ascended to certain level, there is a time for them to take that leap into the higher greater reality without operating from the old dynamics, without getting stuck into the old entanglements. And that is where the whole message in this video is coming to. There have been three scenarios I have been shown. Like the people who are having their twin flame in the physical also need to do this because of whatever I explained just now. Then there is a second scenario where I fit in, that my twin flame was once here physically, but he passed into the spirit. So all those twin flames whose twin flames have passed into the spirit, they also need to detach from this emotional attachment that they have, still maybe something remaining for their twin flame in their physical personality, because there is another form in the higher dimension of your twin flame that's guiding you, and your focus needs to be there and not in the third dimensional lower dense timelines. And the third scenario is there are twin flames who never met their twin flame because their twin flame has never incarnated here physically. They have always been guiding them in 5D. So all these three scenarios kind of come together right now. And everybody collectively focusing on the higher timelines and on their twin flame's higher self. That's how you will get guided. That's how you will ascend. That's how you will progress towards ascension as well as union. As I have been saying in this video, that this shift is going to bring a lot of good surprises to us. Somewhere I also feel intuitively that this heightened awareness or this shift and the kind of unfoldings that will take place in next 5 years might start revealing a lot of things to our matrix twin flames in the physical, and all that is not happening, that they are not understanding things or so many things that are related to that might just very smoothly get resolved. That is one of the possibilities that I see in next coming 5 years. So that is some sort of a good news. Though I don't know whether it will happen or not, and if yes, then how it is going to happen. But that is what is my general feeling right now. To sum up what we discussed in today's video, first thing, that there is a great shift and there are big changes happening from this month in next 5 years. And we need to understand how to navigate through this shift and utilize these energies in the highest, best possible ways. Second thing is, the shift is not just some third party energy coming on you and uplifting you. It's also about your heart, where you choose to be and how you choose to uplift yourself in those energies and what choices you make for yourself in next 5 years. Third thing is that as mental structures, belief structures, and so many things will be collapsing around you, you need to be prepared, and you also need to make this effort to let go of your old paradigms, your old belief systems, and believe in the new era and literally restart your life with new thought processes. The union that you are wanting to have with your twin flame cannot happen into the third dimensional denser matrix. You need to uplift yourself into an ascended higher vibration to see that union happening for yourself. And for that, you need to detach from the physical personality of your twin flame and attach yourself to the higher self of your twin flame. So this is all for today. I hope that this video has given you quite a bit of insights for as a food for thought and a lot of things to introspect upon. And I'm sure that if you are navigating this with the right attitude, it's absolutely clear that you are going to fly. See you in the next video. Namaste.